So I'll not do the revision of that. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay, you read the lesson once and you ask. Okay.
Okay,
Now
ma'am.
we
Okay,
will
ma'am.
do about resources. Okay, because twice we have done the revision of the climate. Okay. Okay. Now
Okay.
the resources. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now what are resources, Owen? Owen Fatima, if you remember, then in science you might have learned somewhere about resources. What are
Yes, ma'am.
resources? What are resources, Owen?
Everything.
In your own words also you can say. Say.
Ma'am, can I?
Hmm. Say beta.
Everything available in environment which
Hmm.
can be stored and use
Based on. Okay, no problem. Owen, you can read from here also. What is the meaning of resources?
Okay, ma'am. The things that help the man in welfare and their
Okay. Okay.
demands are resources.
Okay. Which are useful, which is available in our environment. Okay. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Read this para, Owen. Owen, read this paragraph.
Yes, ma'am. The meaning of resources, everything available in our environment which can be stored and used based on its quality, capacity, and utility, and which becomes our heritage can be termed as resources. Resources are also those that can fulfill certain aims, objectives, and offer con-
Concrete. Concrete.
concrete solution toward problems. Anything that can be aimed at and used to accomplish human necessities also
Necessities. Necessities.
necessities also becomes a resources. The people of the earlier
Earlier.
earlier times were not
Earlier. Earlier. Earlier.
earlier times were not aware to the minerals available below the surface of the soil and hence could not utilize it. That is why those minerals were not considered as a resources, but these resources are very useful for the modern man. The thing that help in man's welfare and stay their demands are resources for
Satisfy.
man.
Satisfy.
Satisfies their demands are resources of for men.
Very good. Thank you, Owen. Mute your mic now. See, what are resources? Okay. Everything available in our environment around us. Environment, I hope all of you know, right? In our around us, which can be stored. Which can be done what, beta? Which can be stored. What can be done? Which can be stored and used. Okay. Which can be stored and used based on its quality, capacity, and utility. Yes, and which becomes our heritage can be termed as resources. Which can be termed as what, beta? It can be termed as resources.
Resources.
Yes, everything. Okay, okay, which can be stored and used. Okay, stored and used based on what, beta? Based on its quality. Okay, its capacity. Okay, and its utility. Okay, which becomes our heritage can be termed as resources. Is it clear, Zainab?
Yes,
Resources,
ma'am.
Yes, resources are also that can fulfill certain aims. What can it fulfill? Certain aims, aims and objectives. Okay, certain aims, objectives, and offer a concrete solution towards the problems. Whatever problems we are having around us, yes, solution to those problems can be obtained. Yes, concrete solutions towards the problems, right? And anything can that can be aimed, yes, at and used to accomplish human necessities. Accomplish human necessities means what? To fulfill human necessities. Also becomes a resource. Also becomes what, beta? Also becomes a resource.
Resource.
Yes, but you know, beta, before many years in the early times, people were not aware of the minerals which were available below the surface of the soil. They were not knowing the process of digging and excavating the minerals from the soil. Yes, so they could not utilize it, and hence they could not utilize it. Yes, that is why those minerals were not considered as resource. Now those we cannot utilize it, we cannot use it. They cannot be termed as a resource. Is it clear? But these resources are very useful for the modern man. But today it is very useful. Yes. So the things that help in men's welfare and satisfy their demands are resources for men. What are they? They are the resources for men. Is it clear? All the
Yes,
things,
ma'am.
all the things that help in men's welfare. Welfare means the progress of man. Yes. And that satisfies all the demands. Yes. Are the resources for men. Are what, beta? They are resources for men. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Almas, can you revise this para? The meaning of resources?
Ma'am, can Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, shall I start?
Yes, start, beta.
The meaning of resources. Everything available in our environment which can be stored and used basic on its quality, capacity and utility and which becomes our heritage can be termed as resource. Resources are also those that can fulfill certain aims, objectives, and offer concrete solution towards problems. Anything that can be aimed at and used to accomplish human necessities also became a resource. The people of the earlier times were not aware of the minerals available below the surface of the soil and hence could not utilize it. That is why those minerals are not considered as a resource, but these resources are very useful for the modern man. The things that help in man's welfare and satisfy their demand,
Satisfy
satisfy their
their
demands
demand.
are resources of for man.
Hmm. Understood, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Modesa,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
understood everyone? Right, Zainab, Modesa,
Yes,
Sarah
ma'am.
is present.
Yes,
Sarah,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Who can say me
Yes,
what are
ma'am.
resources? In your own words, okay, not reading from here. Hmm? Who can say me what are resources? Zainab can explain. Okay, reading this paragraph, you can say me what are resources. So it is very important to understand. After that only you will be unable to understand all this part. Otherwise, you will not be able to understand. In your own words, what are resources?
Ma'am, can I?
Yes,
Ma'am, can
Alma.
I?
Who was it? The next one?
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can I?
हाँ एक कोई और भी पूछ रहा है कौन है और अलमास और ओवन को छोड़ के
Rajani Saki.
Rajani sir.
Rajani Sakina, explain.
Available things in environment which can be stored and used based on its quality and capacity which become our heritage and termed in can be termed as resources.
Yes, can be termed as resources, right? Whereas the early man,
Ma'am,
huh?
can I say in my own words?
Yes, sure, I will say.
Okay, ma'am. Having to use something or ask somebody for help in difficult situation.
No, something else. You would like to try, Owen? I'm not satisfied with this answer. That is help you are
Okay, ma'am.
asking for. That is help. Yeah, resource is a quality, capacity, and utility where you can utilize certain minerals, certain see, just for example, there are two types of resources. Okay, natural resources and man-made resources. Okay, natural resources में क्या क्या आएगा? Water and all this is natural resources. Do you understand me? Huh? Rivers, lakes, ponds, all these are water resources. So how it is available? It is available in nature. You can ask for water for health, right, Owen? Okay, no problem. We'll
Yes,
go.
ma'am.
We'll go ahead and you understand. So, yes, natural resources. First of all, we'll see what are natural resources. As I said, you there are two types of resources. Yes, natural resources, and the second one is which one?
Artificial resources.
Man-made resources. You can say not artificial actually, but man-made resources. Which are that one? Natural, and the second one is
Man-made resources.
yes, man-made, natural and man-made resources. Okay. Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Zainab, read this natural resources.
Okay, ma'am. Natural resources. Natural resources are anything that exists naturally in any environment. It is easily available and useful to man. There are
Yes.
three types of resources: water resources, mineral resources, and land resources.
Mm. Yes, Sakina Rajani. So, what it is? Natural resources are anything. What it is? Anything that exists naturally in our environment and is easily available and useful to man. Is it clear,
yes.
Rajani?
Okay,
Yes.
ma'am.
Anything that exists naturally in our environment, in any environment, naturally होना चाहिए वो, not though it is filtered and purified and done everything and processed and then it comes to us, but it is available. उसका base कैसा है? It is naturally in any environment, but naturally है, but it is available and useful to man. It is very important that it should be available also and it should be useful also to man. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
basically there are three types of resources under natural resources. एक तो water resources, mineral resources and land resources. Okay. Now what are water resources?
Can I
Zainab,
read?
who is it?
Sakina Rajan.
Sakina, read.
The water resources of the water resources of
One
India.
minute, Sakina. Sorry to interrupt. सकीना राजानी तो दूसरी सकीना कौन सी है? काका काका ने
Kina
कहा
Bhima.
भीमानी सकीना is not present.
She is
Ma'am,
there,
I
ma'am.
am present.
Okay, okay. Then communicate. Okay. As I have not taken attendance, I don't know who are present. So repeatedly, I forget to take your name. Okay, Bhimani Sakina. Reply the questions.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Rajani Sakina. Continue.
The water resources of India include rivers, lakes, seas, etc. The rivers of the India are divided into two on the base of its organic and characterized one river of
Yeah,
northern
correct.
India
Oh,
and
beta,
uh,
Sakina, the rivers
uh,
of India are divided into two bases of organic origin, okay,
origin.
and
Okay,
characteristics, okay.
okay. Origin and characteristics. One river of northern India and river of southern India.
Hmm. So the water resources of India includes rivers, lakes, seas, etc. Okay. Now the rivers of India are divided into two on the basis of origin and characteristics. Okay. One is rivers of North India and the rivers of South India. Now see all in this map we can see about all the rivers and lakes of India and see here the mark. The blue lining is rivers and the blue dark part is the lake. Okay. Can you see here? All this is rivers. Understood? Yes. Yes, Sakina, continue, beta.
Okay, ma'am. Rivers of northern India. The Sindhu, Ganges, Yamuna, and Brahmaputra are the rivers of northern India. They
Okay,
are
Sakina. Uh, shall I make some corrections in what you spoke?
yes,
Okay. The Sindhu, Ganges, Yamuna, and Putra nahi, Brahmaputra. Okay.
okay.
Yes. Read it once more.
The Sindhu, Ganga,
Ganges.
Yamuna, Brahmaputra are the
Huh.
rivers of the northern India.
Very good.
The perennial
The
in the natural,
perennial
nat-
in the nature
perennial in the natural, the Ganga is also the Bhargitra.
is
There is
also known as Bhagirathi.
is also known as Bhagirathi. There is a triangular fertile, fertile plain near the delta of the river
Delta of the
Ganga.
river Ganga.
Delete the river of the river of Ganga. The Ganga and Brahmaputra are the major waterways of the India are and used for navigation
Purpose,
purpose,
purposes.
pro, purposes. Beside this, the Jhelum, China,
Chenab,
Jhelum,
Setluj.
Chenab, Ravi, and Bees also flow in north. Every year, division floods in the Kosis River,
Devastating floods,
floods in Kosi River in the state of Bihar destroyed the lives and properties of
lives nahi,
lives,
lives.
lives of property of the people of that
Oh,
area.
very good. Sakina, very good. Okay, yes, I was asking Madhani Sakina is not present.
She's present. Madhvani Sakina is present.
Okay. Madhani Sakina, why you are not communicating, beta?
She is not
Ma-
there.
I'll call out the names. Aisha Ganiani, then Fatima Kashmani Fatima, Aisha Sheikh, Dolia Shifa, Owen Fatima, Naini Modesa, who is Lakhani Nilam, number 22.
Lakhani
Uh,
Zainab.
Lakhani Zainab, Sakina Gabrani, Sania Bhimani, Sakakani Sara, Solanki Sohil, and Solanki Sohil is Almas and Rupani Zainab.
Okay, okay. Okay, chalo. Okay, very good. Chalo. Thank you, ma'am, so much.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay. Chalo, Bhimani Sakina.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
will you will be
Can I
answering the questions now when I explain no this para, okay? Bhimani
Okay, ma'am.
Sakina and Sakina Gabhrani.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, chalo. Now, beta, we okay. Sakina, before understanding this, we will see here one or two questions. Okay. Uh, Sakina Gabran, you answer that. What type of resources are there, beta? Sakina Gabrani,
Ma'am, I said,
what type of
national
Sakina Gabrani?
ma'am, can I say?
Sakina
can
Gabrani
I?
can answer me. Can I wait for her to reply?
Okay.
Sakina Gabrani can easy question I've given you, okay? Beta. Sakina Gabrani, do you want me to repeat the question? I guess she's not replying. She might be having some problem with her mic. Okay, say Sakina.
Ma'am, can I say?
No,
Ma'am, can I?
Himani Sakina, give the answer. We
There are three types of resources: water resources, mineral resources, and land resources.
yes. Apart from that, above what we saw, that resources are of two types. Yes, natural resources and the second one is
Man-made
uh,
resources.
man-made resources. Right now, water resources are then classified into Bhimani Sakina into
Two,
uh,
two.
yes, yeah, into rivers, lakes, seas. Yes, and basis of they are classified on the basis of what beta? Of their origin and their characteristics. Is it clear? Yes.
Yes.
So we know about Sakina, Bhimani Sakina about rivers of North India and the rivers of South India. Okay. Now all this is about rivers of North India. Okay. Some names of rivers of North India. Okay. They are the Sindhu, the Ganges, the Yamuna, and the Brahmaputra. Okay. Which are they? Which are the Bhimani Sakina?
Rivers of North India.
Which are they?
Sindhu, Ganges, Yamuna, and Brahmaputra.
You can also say the Sindhu, the Ganges, the Yamuna, and the Brahmaputra. Okay. Which are the rivers of North India?
Sindhu, Ganges, Yamuna, and Brahmaputra.
And the Brahmaputra. Okay. There are, they are what? They are perennial in nature. Okay. The Ganga is also known as what, beta? The Ganga is also known as the Bhagirathi. Okay. And there is a triangular fertile plain near the delta of the river Ganga. The Ganga and the Brahmaputra are the major waterways of India and are also used for the navigation purpose. Yes. Besides this, the Jhelum, the Chenab, the Satluj, the river, the Ravi, you can also say as Ravi and Ravi, and Bias also flow in the north. Every year, beta, devastating floods. Devastating floods means floods are always devastating, but this floods in the Koshi River in the state of Bihar destroys, many lives of people. Not only people, but it also destroys this devastating floods. It also destroys the property of the people of that area in which area the floods occur. Okay. Devastating floods means what? Floods का कोई नाम नहीं है. Devastating means what? It is very much, it is very much harmful to human life and to the property. Khatarnak, you can say. Okay. Now we will see about the rivers of South India. Okay, the southern India. Though southern India is a peninsula, but it is peninsula from where? From the border. Yes, where it shares its border with Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean, and the Bay of Bengal. But still inside India, the land area, yes, which is seventh largest, which we saw. And how much area it is? 3,27,000. And how much? Forgot everyone?
What, ma'am?
The land area. The land area of India is how much? 3,27,000.
3,27,700.
Hmm. Good. Good try. See, बीच में, if I take such type of questions, you should be able to answer, which
Ma'am,
is
please repeat the question.
which is not included in your textbook. If such type of question comes, textbook nahi, I can say which is not included in this lesson. अगर ऐसा कोई question बीच में, you should be able to answer. What is the land area of India? Hmm?
28. I mean,
Hmm? Try, no problem. If you speak wrong, I'm not going to punish you. I'm not going to ask stand up on your bench and say.
3,287 kilometer.
Okay, it's not thousand. Thousand तो पता है हमारा north south length है. North south length is in thousand, and east west length is in thousands.
Ma'am,
Two
can I?
thousand. हाँ वैसे
32,87,267.
all of you will write down today 10 times the land area of India. Okay,
Ma'am, I know.
say write down 10 times today.
3.28,007 million
Today,
kilometer.
today all of you write down 10 times, and no need to submit that homework to Ruby ma'am. Tomorrow you will, whenever we'll have no lecture, you will share your screen and show me the land area of India. We have our next
3,000.
class on Wednesday. Okay,
Is it 3,214 kilometer?
3,214 kilometer is east-west length of India. 2,933 is the north-south length of India. Is it clear? Remember, write down, write down this
Okay,
also.
ma'am.
Okay, okay. So, beta, in the internal of India, okay, there are many rivers in North India and South India. Okay, the South India. In the South India, the rivers like the Tapi, the Narmada, and the Mahanadi flow down in the from the mountains, like in the central India. Okay, the Narmada and Tapi flows towards the west and merge with the Arabian Sea, while the Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, and Tungabhadra flows eastwards and merge into Bay of Bengal. See, all these rivers they merge somewhere or the other, right? Now, where
Yes.
are they merging? Yes. For example, the Tapi and Narmada, they merge in the Arabian Sea,
Yes.
while the Godavari, the Krishna, and the Kaveri and the Tungbhadra, they flow towards the east, right? And they merge in the east, which we are having the Bay of Bengal. Yes. These rivers flow through the uneven surface of the ground like high and slopy regions, and therefore they form waterfalls. Now, these waterfalls, as it is on slopy beta, they cannot be used for waterways. But as it is having a waterfall, yes, they are used for irrigation purpose and as well as hydroelectricity. Okay, so they are very much useful for this. Beneficiary projects are given over here that we will see. But first, we will revise this much. Yes,
Okay,
Madhvani
ma'am.
Sakina. Madhvani Sakina, nahi. Bhimani Sakina.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
can we
Yes, rivers of South India. Revise it once.
Tapi, Narmada, and Mahinda.
Read it once. Read it once.
River,
एक बार read कर लो.
Rivers of southern India. The rivers like Tapi, Narmada, and
Mahanadi.
Mahandi flow down from the mountains in central India. The Narmada and Tapi flow towards the west and merge with the Arabian Sea, while the Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, and Tan- Ta- Tungabhadra flow.
Tungabhadra. Gangabhadra nahi.
Tungabhadra,
Tungabhadra.
Tungabhadra flow eastwards and merge into the Bay of Bengal. These rivers flow through the uneven surface of the
Uneven surface.
uneven surface of the ground.
It is ground, okay? It's spelling
Ground
mistake. Typing mistake is there.
like high and slopy regions, and therefore from the waterfall. That is why these rivers are not used as the waterways. They are used for the irrigation purpose and in production of the hydroelectricity.
Very good. Very good. Very good, Bhimani Sakina. Thank you, beta. Okay, Kakani Sara is there or she has left? Is she there?
Is not there, ma'am.
Okay, no problem.
Not
Okay.
there.
So now rivers, and here are the multi-purpose projects and their beneficiaries. Okay, we will read those. Okay, how beneficiaries means what? Which state are benefited by the, see, for example, the Narmada River, the project over there is Narmada project. It is a multi-purpose project. And which states are benefited? So Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, and Maharashtra. Okay, like this way. Yes, read over this rivers and their beneficiaries.
Okay, ma'am. Rivers, multi
Multi-purpose
multi-purpose project
project.
and beneficiary. Rivers, the Narmada project, beneficiary
Beneficiary.
Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Maharashtra.
Very good.
Rivers, the Krishna, Ma- the
Nagarjuna.
Nagarjuna project, beneficiary Andhra Pradesh. The Tunga,
Tungabhadra. River, the Tungabhadra.
the Tungabhadra project, beneficiary Andhra Pradesh. The Kosi River, the Kosi project, beneficiary Bihar. The Mahandi,
The Hirakund project.
the Kund project, beneficiary Orissa. Rivers, the Satluj, the Bhakra Nangal project, beneficiary Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan.
Yes, understood? Which
Yes,
states are
ma'am.
benefited? Yes.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
same about lakes. Yes, lakes of India. Okay. What is the which state it is, which lake it is, and what is the specialty? Whether it is a saltwater lake and freshwater lake. Some are what
Yes,
beta partly saltwater lake also. Okay. Yes. Continue on.
Ma'am, can I
okay, ma'am. States, Jammu Kashmir, lakes, Dal and Wooler, specialty freshwater lake. States, Andhra Pradesh, lakes, Kuliru, specialty freshwater lake.
Koleru.
State, Tamil Nadu,
Hmm.
State, Tamil Nadu, Pulicat, specialty saltwater lake. State, Odisha, Lake
Chilka.
Chika, specialty saltwater lake.
Hmm.
State, Rajasthan, Lake Sambhar, specialty saltwater lake. State, Gujarat, Lake Nal Sarovar, specialty partly saltwater lake.
Very good, very good. Understood till here, everyone. All these are names which you have to remember. About this, we will continue in the next class. But till here, everyone understood or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
All these
Yes,
are what,
ma'am.
beta? All these are what? All these are natural resources. Yes, all these are what? Resources they are, and